This week, we're looking at cakes and desserts that you can make even if you're on a health kick. Healthy treats packed with fruit and good things that will get you moving in the morning or give you something to look forward to in the evening. Eric helps a bake club who want to give their family desserts and cakes without filling them full of fat and sugar. And you won't believe the cake they make together is healthy, but it is. But what does Eric think of the healthy bake they make for him?
The strawberries are simply horrible.
There's a delicious breakfast muffin with courgettes and seeds. And Eric trains with some Paralympians coaching the London Wheelchair Rugby Club at Stoke Mandeville Stadium for the GB Paralympic Rugby Squad. Our bake club today are friends and neighbours down in Kent who cook desserts together for dinner parties. They're all mums to young children and want some tips on how to create fantastic puddings and cakes without ruining their children's diets.
I just always loved cooking. I can remember as a little girl cooking with my mum all the time. When I had my first child, who's now 12, he has allergies. He's allergic to eggs, dairy and nuts, and intolerant to gluten.
Jane, Tor and I have been friends for years, and a few years ago I trained as a nutritionist and I helped Jane with her son Tom. We started swapping recipes and Tor'd come along and try them. No, it's not 120, that's 120.
Because we're all so passionate about food, there is always food involved. I mean, they would never come to my house and there wouldn't be food. They would be offended.
The girls have already voted that Tor won't be presenting their cake to Eric, and with good reason.
Tor, for many years, has always sort of danced around the kitchen, holding her plate and everything, so we'd had a few wines, I'd be lying if I said we hadn't, and she danced around the kitchen holding the cheesecake, which just fell off the plate straight onto the floor.
It's true. There's evidence, unfortunately.
The mums are making a lemon and lime cheesecake made with cottage cheese and decorated with fresh strawberries, although there is butter in the biscuit base.
It's quite funny, really, because we're making this as our healthy dessert, but it really isn't, is it?
No, not really.
No.
No.
What I would really like from Eric would be some help on coming up with some desserts that all the family can have and that Tom can eat as well.
If Eric liked our bake club, I would absolutely love it. To get accolade from a true professional like himself would mean a lot.
How can he not like that? Masterpiece.
Today's quick bake is a breakfast muffin that is as healthy as it is delicious.
So this quick bake is, first of all, very healthy, so very good for you. Perfect for breakfast. It's a courgette muffin. This is still a sweet muffin, so great opportunity to sneak some very good ingredients without the kids knowing about it. So 225 grams of wholemeal flour. We're gonna sift that together with a teaspoon and a half of baking powder. A bit of spices, ground cinnamon, 2 teaspoons, 1 teaspoon of salt. Only reason we're sifting it is just because we want to mix the other dry ingredient properly with the flour. When you finish sifting, you see you get all these bits there. And to be honest, that's what you do. You tip them in. It's just really to make sure all the ingredients are mixed together and it's gonna rise properly. So that's gonna go on the side, and now we're doing our wet ingredients. Courgette. I'm just gonna trim them, and we're gonna grate them. Large grater, we want some nice chunky bits of...
Grate a large courgette.
I mean, the courgette are really there to give some nice moisture. You will get a taste, obviously, but for the moisture mostly on your muffin. I know it's an healthy bake, but we still need some fat to make our cake work. So 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Other ingredient, we got some milk. I'm using full fat. If you want to use semi-skim milk, you can use it as well, 200 ml. And for the sweetness, some clear honey, 4 tablespoons. So we're just gonna mix that together. I know it's quite sloppy and not very appetizing at the moment. We're gonna add 2 eggs to the mixture, Okay. Putting them together. And now we're just gonna add the dry ingredients. Fold that gently. And obviously when you do this, at that stage, you don't want to over mix it, because you don't want the gluten in the flour to start to work and be too heavy. So you just want to combine the ingredients. As you can see now, that's fine like that. I got some muffin trays.
Fill each muffin case 3/4 high to give them room to rise.
And we're just going to top them up with some lovely seeds. So we've got pumpkin seeds. Okay, some sunflower seed. And finally, some oats. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure, but that's what it is.
The muffins go in a medium oven at 180 degrees.
Right, that's ready. Okay, I mean, you can see they are probably cooked anyway by just touching them, but simple test. Sharp knife or skewers, come out clean, it's cooked, ready. And there is only one way to eat them. It's straight, piping hot from the oven. That's the way I like them.
Serve with natural yogurt and a drizzle of honey.
I think it's nice as well, it's not boring because it's got a lot of texture. You know, all the nuts now are lovely and roasted, so they're very crunchy and lovely, so, and sweet. So. Perfect breakfast.
The Healthy Mums Bake Club from Kent are on their way to Eric's, armed with their sort of healthy lemon and lime cheesecake.
Hey, hello.
Hi.
Hey, welcome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Very good. I'm French. We love kissing ladies. Okay, so first of all, tell me a bit about you, about the baking club.
I think whenever we've gone round to each other's houses, we've always eaten. So it's sort of come from that, really, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And it's one of you a nutritionist.
Yes, that's me.
Ah, okay, great. So
That's
obviously
me.
involved with healthy food, looking at...
Yeah, I mean, I've always been a foodie, but I sort of took it to that way, and I just look at healthy food all the time. But I do love cake.
But someone's got serious allergy in one...
My son has.
Oh, that's your son.
My son Tom, yeah.
And exactly what...
It's eggs, dairy and nuts he's allergic to.
Wow, that's pretty serious.
But it's hard, especially without eggs.
Yeah, of course. I mean, eggs is, it's such a main ingredient. Mostly with baking, it's so difficult. What have we done today?
A strawberry lemon and lime cheesecake.
Lemon and lime. Wow, that's great. So that would be very refreshing.
It's got low-fat cottage cheese.
Oh, great. So that's a great alternative.
very light.
Because usually it's people use cream cheese, so that's going to be make it nice and light. The base, the biscuit base. How did you do that?
That is digestive biscuit and butter.
Okay.
Not so healthy.
No. Should we have a cup of tea and try the cake? Yeah. Great.
I'm nervous. Speak.
Right, are you ready for it?
Yes.
Okay. For something that is healthy, it tastes very nice. I was a bit worried when you served to me, and I could see it was wobbling, and you mentioned the word gelatin, and I thought, like, oh my God, that's looking a bit bouncy. But actually, it wasn't. I was very surprised by that. There is a very salty aftertaste, so I think it's probably the digestive biscuit, because digestive biscuits are quite salty. Right. The strawberries are simply horrible and sour. And that's another thing, that's something you should have tasted first. You should have bought some nice, decent strawberries, because they really spoil the whole cakes. So the cake itself is brilliant, but you actually spoiled it by putting strawberries.
Oh, no.
Should we see how many points I'm going to give you?
Oh, not bad.
Exactly, 6 out of 10.
Okay.
But of course, the next challenge is for me, I want to cook something or bake something we can serve to your son. So that's going to be my challenge.
The healthy bakers will have a chance to improve their skills and knowledge of nutrition and baking during Eric's masterclass.
Over the years, I've been involved with a charity called Back Up, which specialises in helping people with spinal injuries. They suggested I come here today to Stoke Mandeville Stadium to meet with an organisation called Willpower and the London Wheelchair Rugby Club.
Members of the team often play with the GB Paralympic rugby squad, so Eric has promised to come with a healthy treat they can eat between training sessions to give them an extra boost. And it certainly looks like they're burning a few calories. Team chairman Justin Frischberg explains the game.
It used to be called murder ball when it was invented.
Murder ball.
But it's become wheelchair rugby. The team spirit, the camaraderie, the aggression. I think that all reminds me of rugby because I used to play a bit when I was able-bodied.
Yeah.
The ball may be a different shape, but the principles of the game are the same. You need to be able to throw in a few crunching tackles, something Eric's about to discover.
Go on.
Hopefully they'll give him an easy ride. Or maybe not.
Go on, bounce the ball, bounce the ball, bounce the ball! That's a wrap, guys, well done. Did you enjoy that?
I'm knackered. Just like, I think I'm going to go back to what I'm at my best. In a kitchen.
Okay.
Eric now wants to play a more useful role as team chef.
Do you like apple crumble?
Love it.
Well, this one's going to be apple crumble cake with custard.
Justin is combining flour, sugar, oats and butter, the crumble mixture,
How many apples did you want?
whilst Bob peels the apples.
How am I doing there?
Yeah, that's looking good.
Right?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you. So I'm just going to make the sponge now. Butter,
For the
unsalted
sponge,
butter,
unrefined caster sugar and
Golden
butter are
caster
creamed
sugar.
together.
to whiz it together.
Can I lick the bowl?
Hello, you can lick the bowl. And now I'm just going to break some eggs. So do you have to stick to a special diet, or you just generally careful?
Protein's very important, especially right after a training session to make sure the muscle fibres regenerate.
Eric makes a classic vanilla sponge with cinnamon, which will work well with the apples.
A couple of teaspoons of ground cinnamon.
And he gets those all-important proteins in by adding roasted hazelnuts full of heart-healthy oils. The sponge mixture goes into lined tins.
And now it's time to lick the bowl.
I'll save you some.
The apples are chopped and cored.
Quite chunky cubes. I'm being from France. You can't go wrong with a bit of Calvados. So a good splash of Calvados.
Is that all?
The apple and the juice go on the top.
You can really smell the alcohol.
Yeah. And now it's time for your crumble. And I'm just gonna pack it on the top like that. Just gonna put a bit more cinnamon on the top. Okay, so that's ready to go in the oven. Preheat it to 180, and it should take 30 to 35 minutes.
Finally, Eric serves his apple crumble cake with a healthy dollop of custard.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah, don't spit in your mouthful.
That's really nice. It's really nice.
That's good. You can taste that Calvados, can't you? Different textures in there as well. It's really interesting, like the soft apple and the hazelnut and everything. Lovely.
We'll have to come back on maybe practice a little bit more.
Yeah, you're welcome back anytime if you can cook like this.
Thank you.
It's time for the Healthy Mums Bake Club to have their masterclass.
So, the deal is we're gonna make a special celebration cakes, chocolate and peppermint cake.
Lovely.
But no dairy, no eggs.
Very good.
So let's start. I got some golden caster sugar.
Eric starts with the egg-free sponge. He combines 500 grams of golden caster sugar with 330 grams of sieved plain flour, 2 tablespoons of baking soda and 6 tablespoons of cocoa powder.
We got some water.
Add 500 ml of water, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar, which reacts with the baking powder and is put on at full speed.
Right, so I got some tin who've been buttered. So we're just gonna divide that between our 3 tin.
The sponges go in on a medium heat.
Now we're gonna do the filling and actually the outside of our cake as well, and we're gonna use a ganache. Ganache is usually made with chocolate and cream. So we're gonna replace the cream with soya cream, single soya cream.
Right.
And we got some good quality dark chocolate, 70%.
250 ml of soya cream is gently heated and is poured over 250 grams of chocolate.
And gently just...
And is that enough to melt?
Yeah, it should be. We're gonna add peppermint oil, just a few drops. We want it to set completely, so don't put it in the fridge. If you put it in the fridge, it will go completely solid.
The dairy-free chocolate and peppermint ganache is left to cool and set. Meanwhile, the sponges are ready.
You can see the lovely dark colour.
The sponges are turned out and left to cool on the rack.
You can see that just peeling the paper, oh, moist and dark and lovely the sponges.
Perfect.
I'm just going to put the top upside down inside. This. Give it a nice push. A layer. Just going to spray that nicely. Gently again. Top it with this one.
Eric creates 3 layers and tops off with more dairy-free ganache.
I love cake.
With a palette knife, I'm just going to level it. So that go in the fridge.
Time for the healthy bakers to create their own dairy and egg-free cake.
It'll turn out looking like Eric's cake.
Oh, I hope so.
You start. Do you want to try it, Tor, just to make sure it's the same as Eric? Just to...
I think it's better.
Oh.
See?
What should you do at the door? Go, you try, Tor.
You're breaking my hand.
OK.
Sort of gets dark.
It's a lovely texture, the ganache.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
After the strawberry comment,
Yeah.
you know.
More dark chocolate is melted for the decoration. Eric has some moulds being kept cold.
Straight from the freezer. And you got nice chocolate flowers.
Brilliant.
Given moulds, edible glitter and sugar varnish, the Healthy Mums Bake Club get creative.
Beautiful, aren't
Oh,
they?
it's a nice place.
Yep.
Oh, this is such fun.
Oh, I like this. Oh, look, I've done.
And this one is ready to go as well.
No.
Eric uses a blowtorch to loosen the cake and covers in more ganache.
There we go.
The Bake Club decorate the edge of the cake with dark chocolate squares, covered in edible glitter, of course.
That's looking pretty good, no? So you can go as creative as you want to. The top layer, just. Here we are, delicious and decadent. And the good news is, not one egg or a trace of dairy. So for your summer, it'll be perfect. Well, so I think we should race to a nice day. Lovely meeting you. Thank you to come to my house and bring your lovely dessert.
Wow.
The healthy bakers pour the single soya cream over their cake and try it.
What do you think, Eric?
I think it's perfect.
I can't wait for Tom to try it because he won't believe that something like that he'll be able to eat.
So, what's your judgment on this one?
3.
Good. Well, that's not too bad.
No, it's absolutely amazing.
It's perfect, really. Perfect.
Really, really amazing.
4.